Yo, I'm Plum, and today I'll be doing a color study today. I'll be talking about color study today. And I decided to do color study because it's just something that I wanted to experiment more with. And I'm not going to get into like what color theory and all that kind of stuff is because I'm still learning myself. So I'll just say that color study is basically not using the eyedropper tool to match. You have to match. It's pretty much color matching. It's pretty much what it is. So yeah, so I'm not really gonna talk about color theory and all that, but I can recommend this video right here. This person is Pikat, and she really explains like what color study and color theory and all that kind of stuff is, so I recommend checking her out before we get further into the video. Okay, so for this color study I took a little bit longer time on this one. Like for this one I have it down as because I recorded this using OBS because I didn't want to use like the time-lapse feature that Krita already has, because I use Krita, by the way. The Krita already has, because it wasn't gonna capture the reference photo that I was looking at, so that's why I use Streamlabs to capture like the full screen, which I was kind of fiddling with, but that's his own problem. But for this color study I have it down that I spent roughly about 90 minutes on this one. I have like an hour and 24 minutes. Just a heads up, this is the longest I spent on a color study for like the 3 color studies I've done, because there's 3 color studies gonna be in this video. There's this one that I'm doing right now, along with the other 2. This is the longest one that I've been doing. So as you can see here, I've just been trying to like match everything as close as I can. I really struggled in the beginning trying to, you know, match like the colors in like the photo to like whatever color I can get. And this kind of like the colors, I feel like the colors kind of worked well, but I feel that I probably could have chose a little bit more lighter, more pastel colors like I did for like the surface of the sink. But I didn't really know how to get that porcelain shade like inside of the sink bowl itself. So I don't know, like I felt a lot more confident with this one. I felt like more confident when I started to add the highlights, as you can see here. But I feel like overall this is probably my best one, really, because it's like there's a lot more detail to this color study, because I was like, okay, you know, it's doing pretty good. Yeah, you know, like I had like the highlights here, you know, and I think I was trying to add, I didn't know whether or not I was supposed to add like loads of detail or not, so I kind of just added as much detail as I possibly could, because I didn't want to spend too long on these color studies, because I'm pretty sure when I looked it up, when I did my own research on how long I'm supposed to spend on a color study, it can be from about 30 minutes to 90 minutes. So I just wanted to cap myself off at like 90 minutes for this one particularly. I didn't shoot for the full 90 minutes because I didn't know what else to add. But yeah, I was really proud of how I did the reflection, because I've never done reflection with glass, because I've done like reflection with glass beforehand. Well, is it reflection or refraction? Whatever it's called, you know, like y'all know what I'm trying to say. But I tried to do that in the past with like a different medium, like a charcoal, that's what it is. But it didn't really turn out too well. I'm not really a fan of drawing in glass, but to each their own, I guess. I was trying to figure out what the color was for this wood that was in there, and I was just like, yeah, no, I don't know what to really do. And as you can see here, I started to draw Kirby in there because I didn't want to draw I didn't say a frog. I didn't want to draw a duck, even though that's how it was in the reference photo, I wanted to draw Kirby in there, because in Pikat's video, I think that she recommended that to draw something fun, like maybe a specific character, because for her she did Cloudsire from Pokemon, and as like her like focus character, along with like the background, like whatever is in the background, that's what's in the background. But as far as like the like what you're actually seeing, like the main focus of it, like it's just kind of like Kirby's there chilling and sing. That's just kind of how it is. And I was really struggling trying to figure out how to do water, so I just like made like I just picked like a different shade of blue and just made that and then just made that transparent, just made that the water, because I was just like, I don't really know what else to do for this one. I think this one turned out well. I think this one is definitely my best work so far, and it only goes downhill from here. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so for color study 2, yeah, I didn't really do too well for this one. I don't know, I feel like, because this is like a whole like separate day. I'm pretty sure this was like, I don't know, I think like a day, maybe 2 days later, because I just didn't really feel like, no, actually I think I did this one, no, I think this was like, I don't know, it was like a weird like time and that kind of stuff. So yeah, it was kind of like a bit weird, but I don't know, like I just wasn't really confident with this one. Like I was trying to draw like the background, but I just didn't really feel all too confident, like, because I feel like I was overwhelmed by the image that I chose to use for this color study, you know what I'm saying? It really just felt like, yeah, it really just felt like I kind of like shot myself in the foot with this one. Like, I don't know, like I tried, like as you can see, I tried to draw like the petals of like the flowers first, really just to like get something there, because I was messing around with the background and I was like, I don't want to use this again. So I was like, okay, let me just do with the petals, and I was kind of getting a little bit familiar with the petals. Like it wasn't too rough, you know, it wasn't too hard, but it's definitely not where it needs to be, like where it needed to be initially. And I don't really know, like I feel like the color matching wasn't the hard part. The hard part was just trying to draw the image, you know, and I was struggling with that. I really was, because I was trying to draw like the stems of like the sunflowers, and I was just like, man, I have no clue what it is I'm actually doing, you know. And as you can see, like in the background, I tried to draw like a few other stems, because realistically I didn't have to draw all of the stems. I just needed like the front ground of like the leaves. And I was just like, dude, this is so hard, because in total I spent about 29 minutes and 42 seconds on this, like from like the recording that I did of this. And I was like, yeah, this ain't it. Gonna be real, this ain't it. I don't think I even have this image saved. I'm pretty sure I just deleted like the file altogether, because I was just like, this ain't it, because I just wasn't confident with this one. Like, and I think I took like a break in between. I think I probably took a break. Like I think I drew like the flowers you probably see on screen right now, and then I probably took like a full day break, and then I came back to it, and I was just like, nah, this ain't it. Well, I don't think I took a day break. I'm saying like I probably paused the recording and then like came back on like a different time of like the day or something like that. Yeah, I just wasn't really confident with this one. Wasn't really feeling this one, and I think overall I wasn't really happy with what I was doing, because I was just like, this is like a lot of like sunflowers, and I was just like, man, this is not where it really needs to be. And quite honestly, I was glad when I was finally done with this one. So yeah, let's just move on to color study 2. Well, 3. Okay. So for color study 3, yeah, I spent like 23 minutes and 32 seconds on this one. I was over it at this point, because the hardest part about, no, I'm sorry, this color study was the one that I actually deleted, because I was like, I'm over this at this point, because I only spent like 20 minutes on it. I was like, it's shocked at this point. It's shocked. The hardest part about this one was the background. Not gonna lie. Like, as you can probably see, yeah, I was struggling with the background. I couldn't even get to the foreground part of it, like where the duck is at, to draw a Kirby there. So I was like, yo, I'm not having fun. This is no longer fun. Like, like, this is no longer fun. Like, because I'm just like, dude, this is too much. Because it's like, I couldn't figure out how to draw like the cylinder blocks that you see behind the duck. And I was just like, dude, I can't even get to the fun part, which is drawing like the sky or anything like that. I don't think I even got to the sky. Yeah, I didn't get to the sky like at all. And I was just like, man, this is not my fault. This is not like Cash Money at all. Like, it's really not, to be honest. So basically, this one was shot. I tried to figure out how to do like the floor, like the charcoal floor. And I was just like, this is not it. Also, I was using like, I didn't really know how to do like a color study like this, so I was just like, let me just use like a paintbrush and see if because that's why I saw, you know, in previous color study videos that I've done like research on, they used like a brush, and I was like, because I'm used to using like an ink brush rather than like an actual paintbrush. So I was like, yeah, it is what it is. So overall, my take on this is that I'll probably be doing something like this again, but I feel like I'm gonna stick to more simpler backgrounds until I can get to the more, you know, advanced level stuff. So yeah, that's all I would say, and thanks for joining the video.
Yo, shout out to Lukrembo for making these fire beats for free. Let's get it. Yo, my personality is 1 optimistic, getting drowned out by the side of me that's super pessimistic. Like if I was walking to the liquor store about a mile further, what's the chance that I get hit by a speeding motor car?